We believe we are at an inflection point of rapid growth in the global space economy over the next 30 plus years, driven by a shift from an industry dominated by governments to a new era of commercialization, fueled by technological innovation and an entrepreneurial mindset. Lower launch costs, smaller satellites, the proliferation of data, the increasing needs of national security and defense, and the shifting regulatory landscape continue to drive a wave of business models and revenue opportunities for legacy aerospace and defense companies, as well as new entrants. In the years ahead, we expect to see a dramatic increase in the global space ecosystem as space-related activities expand beyond launch, satellite manufacturing, and satellite services to a diverse set of industries, geographies, and businesses as innovation continues to accelerate. In 2019, we had some very exciting developments in the space economy, such as the IPO of Virgin Galactic, which is the first publicly traded company that will provide suborbital space flights to space tourists, China's rover making the first landing on the far side of the moon, SpaceX's initial launch of LEO satellites to bring broadband to unserved and underserved areas of the world, and the creation of the sixth branch of the U.S. military called the U.S. Space Force. Space is fast influencing our daily lives like never before. One perfect example of this is global navigation satellite systems like the U.S.'s Global Positioning System, or GPS. They are now deeply embedded in the everyday lives of everyone all around the world. Financial services depend on them to provide date and time stamps for electronic fund transfers. They provide positioning and navigation data for all forms of transportation, precision agriculture, asset tracking, land surveying. They serve as space-borne clocks, helping critical systems and networks on Earth determine the time down to the billionths of a second. Effectively, modern society is dependent upon the proper function of these global navigational satellite systems. We have identified 5 key areas of space, themes within the space theme that we believe will offer substantial growth. Geospatial intelligence. Since GPS was made available for private sector use in the 1980s, it is estimated to have generated $1.4 trillion in economic benefits in the US alone. The global 5G market is forecasted to reach $270 billion by 2025, a CAGR of 111% from today. And the global IoT market is expected to reach $1.2 trillion by 2022, a 13.6% CAGR from today. Unlike 3G and 4G generations, 5G satellites have been included in 5G standards, allowing them to play a critical role enabling network operators to increase geographic coverage and to offload functionalities like multicasting, backhauling, and mobility access. The advancement of reusable rockets is making space access cheaper, enabling the growth of the space economy. The cost of launching per kilogram into LEO has fallen $10,000 in 1967 to $2,600 in 2016. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy can further reduce this to $1,400. Cybersecurity. Vulnerabilities in SATCOM networks could enable hackers to disrupt, intercept, or modify satellite antenna positioning and transmissions, as well as gain access to connected devices. New space. Tourism and colonization. Space tourism will be a $3 billion market by 2030, and point-to-point travel via outer space, competing with long-haul flights, will become a $20 billion market by 2030. Our team believes that superior investment performance can be achieved through active management during periods of rapid innovation and technological change. We are based in San Francisco, California, which is ideally situated in the center of space and technological innovation. The senior team members bring over 45 years of combined investment and portfolio management and experience. We believe the future of the global space economy is very bright. The forces driving global demand for space-related activities are strong and gathering momentum. We are at an inflection point of rapid growth in the global space economy, driven by a shift from an industry dominated by governments to a new era of commercialization. Commercial activity now accounts for approximately 80% of the space economy. There will be many developments in the coming year that will alter the space landscape for generations. NASA will resume crewed mission launches on SpaceX's Crew Dragon. Virgin Galactic will begin commercial space flight service. NASA will launch a helicopter probe to Mars. SpaceX and OneWeb LEO constellations will become operational, and JAXA's probe will return asteroid samples to Earth. We are very excited about what the possibilities are for the global space economy. In fact, we believe it can grow from approximately $400 billion market today to over $1.7 trillion by 2040. We strongly believe that we are at the inflection point of space becoming a rapid growth industry, and our view is that we're at a similar place now to where the internet was a generation ago. We foresee the commercialization of space driving new opportunities, new entrants, and new disruptive technologies across a diverse set of industries, geographies, and businesses. Our competitive advantage is to identify these opportunities first, before others, so that we can drive superior returns for our investors.